it's as friendly as it can be in the circumstances, but you feel the rivalry.
Well, I for one don't think that just because there's nothing resting on it, Peter, a game can lose its edge, and certainly not when you're facing opponents like this. So I hope the players will approach this with real professionalism.
There's the whistle, and here we go. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, I really like the look of this fella, Xavi Simons. I was going to refer to him as just Xavi, but it just...
Eze! Johnson. Bentancur. João Palhinha. And it's played forward. It's just beyond his reach. Spence. And here's Johnson. And that's a good ball. Eze. Oh, delicate chip through. Well read, nice interception. And it's Porro. Great ball if he can get there. Kudus. No, he's overshot the green. Gabriel. Calafiori. Trossard. Johnson did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And it's Porro. He is just caressing the ball. Timber with the clearance. And reclaimed it in a trice. Time to deliver. Point-blank header! It's any... And one more try! It's there!
What a super start! A total shocker for the opponents. Talk about how to wrestle control. That's how you do it.
Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
So, a breakthrough already. Rice. Gabriel. Rice. Saliba. Zubimendi. Forwards and with intent. Danso. Eze. Saka. Palhinha gets good distance on it. Shoots! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Away. Pedro Porro. Kudus. João Palhinha. Danso. Van der Ven. Spence. And it's Spence. Cross goes in. Chance! Well, it was a decent attempt in the end.
Arsenal, well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Oh, played through for the wide man. Saka. Johnson. Now it's Kolo Muani. Van der Ven. Spence. João Palhinha. Pedro Porro. Danso. Bentancur. Spence. And here's Kolo Muani. Johnson. Played out wide. Spence. Oh, it's played into the area. And back out it comes. Timber. And it's lofted through here. So what can they make of this? And he's managed to get free.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Now it's Saka. Saka. Trossard. Trossard! Johnson gets it clear. Oh, it's come loose. Rice. And it's Eze. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Rice. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. That's a fabulous ball. He came in hard, very hard. He's free, he has got... Oh, what a climb!
Really are pushing their fullbacks forward now.
Aiming to do what?
Well, it's a case of engaging your opponents further up the pitch to take the sting out of opposition attacks. It's effectively a wide press.
Xavi Simons.
Saka really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Oh, that's neat. Climbs up big! Dealt with nicely by the defence. Kudus. He has found the way through. Simons! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Xavi Simons clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Gabriel. Played towards the other side. Saka. Great defending, strong and determined. Bentancur producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Johnson. Shot a goal! That was superb goalkeeping.
Xavi Simons actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And it's been taken short. Spencer's cross. And it's hoisted clear. Looking for a decent ball in. Johnson, now the ball in. Saka. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Brennan Johnson. Johnson looking to get on the end of this.
That has to be a lesson learned. You can't just blindly cross the ball into the box with no attacking presence.
And it's Eze. Proves too strong. Bentancur with a definite foul there. Danso. João Palhinha. Pedro Porro. Oh, he's found support out wide. Kudus. Well timed, excellent interception. Pedro Porro, aimed in towards the centre. Defending of the desperate variety. Well, that's surely a foul, free kick. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Bentancur has been caught there, it's a foul. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. What a goal! That is a gem! An absolute gem! A two-goal lead and they're firmly in control. That was beautiful. Something close to genius. So that's two now without reply.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Calafiori. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. And it's Simons. Colomboani. Oh, good spread. Pedro Porro. That's going to go a long way. Now, what about a counter-attack? Kudus wins the duel this time. And here's Johnson. Eze. Saka. And here's Trossard. Chance, surely! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Hit into the middle. He's had a shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
And he cuts out the supply. And it's Eze. Thinks one through. And that has found him in acres of space. Brennan Johnson plays it through. Spence's cross. Calafiori attempts a clearance. And it's Eze. That's really well manoeuvred. And the counter is on. Saka. Clipped into space. And that has been clubbed away. There are a few waiting for it. It's a mighty effort! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Saka plays it short. That's really well cleared. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Timber. Can he deliver? Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Colomboani. Zubimendi does... Oh, no question, that's a foul. Zubimendi. Saliba. Gabriel. Gabriel goes forward. Oh, that is asking for trouble. And it's Timber. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. Zubimendi. Saliba, aim forwards. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And back to the keeper they go. Vicario sends that a long way. Well, that's beautifully weighted. So who's he picking out? Saka. Saliba, and he goes cross-field. Calafiori. Rice, shifted upfield. Eze. Now who's going to be first to this? Goes for a shot! Rice tries to dink it through. Pedro Porro. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Zubimendi. Rice. And it's Rice. Foot in. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Oh, that's a booking, always looked it.
Sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Thumps it clear. Timber, delicate ball, and it needs to be. They get a throw in. Colomboani. That has been cut short. Towards the flank. Timber, and that's aimed into the middle. Great work on the overlap. Spence. Danger averted for now. Going to be disappointed with that. Played back to the goalkeeper. Van der Ven. Bentancur. Danso. Spence. Strong running down that left flank. Tries to get it clear. Kudus. Xavi Simons looking for... There's the shot! Yes! And they are cruising away. The invitation was clear and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Now it's Colomwani. Johnson. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. And that's been won straight back. And here's Colomwani. Kudus. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Now it's Johnson. Eze. Saliba. Zubimendi. Saliba. Oh, there's a probing ball. Cleared without complication. Calafiori have it back and can go again. Kudus. Bentancur. Van der Ven. Johnson. Bentancur, gently done. Gabriel gets across to intercept that. Saliba. Arsenal are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. And that's put paid to a promising move. And it's Simons. Out to the left it goes. Lovely feet. Now it's Johnson. And here's Colomwani.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
That's a nicely weighted pass. Oh, easy pickings there. Oh, good ball! Colomwani! And that has forced the very best out of the keeper. Zubimendi with the clearance. Johnson going full steam ahead down the left flank. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Ball is over the line. Saka. Trossard. Gabriel. Moved on forwards. And here's Eze. And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Now it's Simons. Trossard succumbs to the pressure. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Rice. Trossard. Kudus. Xavi Simons. Spence. He's got away. And it's Spence. And a chance! And the keeper has done it off. Top stop.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Pedro Porro goes short. A chance to play it in. And here's Xavi Simons. Great chance! And he should have made it 4.
Well, I think the defence deserves credit for the way they were quick to close him down.
Oh, it's a great ball here. Big chance! And he's heaved it away. Pedro Porro. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Eze, excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Johnson played with finesse. Trossard, Rice.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Danso. Spence. Brennan Johnson. Xavi Simons. João Palhinha. Pedro Porro. It's been slipped through. Kudus. Played into the middle. That has been knocked clear. Rice forwards and with intent. Now it's Trossard, and it's Eze. And here's Trossard. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Calafiori, now here's the delivery. And he's there to clear it. Bentancur. He's found the way through. Gabriel, aim forwards. Eze. Saka. Eze. Played out to the right. Plenty waiting in the middle. And they've got a throw. Aimed in towards the centre. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Trossard. Johnson. Xavi Simons. And it's Porro. There are a few waiting for it. That looks a good cross. Keeper's got good distance on that. Calmly anticipates. And there's green grass ahead of him. Saka. Timber. He can run onto that. He's cut it out. Bentancur. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half. There's the start of the second half. Arsenal didn't have a great first half. They need a change of fortune. And it's Spence. And here's Johnson. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Kudus. Spence. Now then, the ball's come loose. Kolomwani! It's in! Over the hills and far away! No catching them now!
Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Saliba. Subimendi. Rice. Rice, gently done.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Danso tries to clear. Throw in. That's a throw. Bentancur. Brennan Johnson. Time and again they are repelled. Danso. Van de Ven. Danso. João Palhinha. Out to the right. Gabriel. Calafiori. Gabriel. Rice. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Saka. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Referee has seen that as a dive.
Correctly so, Peter. It's an element of the game we just can do without.
Subimendi. That's an excellent interception. Xavi Simons. Van de Ven. Danso chooses to go cross-field. Now it's Johnson. Kolomwani. Kolomwani played out to the left flank. Over to the left. Saliba is there, and he can get that clear. And claimed it back swiftly. Lobbed in behind. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Van de Ven. Xavi Simons. And it's Eze. And here's Saka. Timber shifted upfield. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Arsenal clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Rice tries a measured ball. Tries to get it clear. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Xavi Simons. Kudus. Oh, terrible pass. He's beaten the last man. Eze! It's a goal!
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Still trying to make a game of this. Kudus. João Palhinha. Xavi Simons. Colomwani. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Johnson. Spence. Oh, that's nice. Time to deliver. Oh, it's played into the area. Tries a shot! Yeah, he's offering an apology for that. He needed to deliver a better ball. Calafiori. And it's played forward. Van de Ven cuts it out. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Now it's Colomwani. Kudus played out towards the right wing. It's run loose here. Gabriel gets rid without sophistication. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
João Palhinha. Johnson. That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, the Defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. It's good pressure, good intensity.
Yeah, they're certainly getting much tighter to him now.
And the shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
It's Johnson. Johnson's cross. Gabriel attempts a clearance. Timber. Rice, gently done. Bentancur. Still they trail, and time is ticking away. Van der Ven shifted upfield. Spence. Johnson. Xavi Simons. Now it's Kudus. Pedro Porro. He's going all the way! Spence pings it across. It is a corner, good chance. Chance for a shot! Oh, that is rather wayward. Gabriel. Trossard. Zubimendi. And it's played forward. And they've got rid. And they can counter here. Now it's Colomwani. He's certainly caught him there, it's a free kick.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Oh, they could be caught out here. Zubimendi did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Saliba cuts out the pass. Moved on forwards. Eze, oh, good spread. Danso forwards and with intent. And it's Spence. Johnson. He's on it, can he get away? Trossard. And here's Saka. Played out to the right. Trossard. And here's Eze. Danso with a fine tackle. Van de Ven. Zubimendi. Rice, aim forwards. And it's Rice. A chance to play it in. Danso gets it away. Trossard. He's had a shot! And that's off target.
Well, if they hope to have any chance of turning this round, they have to abandon their shoot-on-sight policy. It's just not working.
Muscular approach does pay off here. Xavi Simons, who's set up one goal so far. Rice. Calafiori. Gabriel. Timber looks to get on the end of this. Well, they could break here. Bentancur. Johnson looking to run onto it. Bentancur is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Ball's gone out of play. Kudus. Brennan Johnson, spread out to the left. And here's Johnson. Zubimendi does well to get it back. And here's Colomwani. Kudus. Goes down, but nothing given. Saliba. Timber shifted upfield. Danso with the clearance. Zubimendi. Rice. Calafiori. Pressing's intense and it's paid off. Shapes to shoot! And he's there to get it away. Trossard. Rice. And here's Trossard! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Trossard really couldn't have done much better with that. He was under so much pressure.
Pedro Porro looking to add to his goal. Van de Ven. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Saka done delicately. Spence. Van de Ven. João Palhinha. Danso. Pedro Porro. Van de Ven. And it's played forward. Over to the left. Timber, that's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Saliba, gently done. Rice. Rice, forwards and with intent. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And it's Timber. And here's Saka. Oh, shooting chance! Palhinha. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Johnson. Simons. Bentancur. Oh, a delicate chip through. Zubimendi can get it clear. Nice control. A heavy challenge. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Well, for me, Peter, I think it's all too pedestrian and slow. They need a large injection of purpose now.
Van der Ven getting this one clear. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Johnson. And back to the goalkeeper. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Zubimendi moved on forwards. That's really well manoeuvred. Danso gets over and intercepts. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Moved on forwards. Van der Ven. Palhinha. And it's Porro. Trossard. Can he latch on to this? Can he deliver? He decides to cross it. And that has been cleared. Xavi Simons. Brennan Johnson. Colomboani. Pedro Porro. Pedro Porro is sporting a guilty look after that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Calafiori. Trossard. And it's played forward. And here's Eze. Trossard. Real chance! Very nicely done. And it's Rice. Saka! Oh, the keeper's equal to it.
Arsenal are showing good urgency, but they have to place more emphasis on service into the box.
Spence. Bentancur. Xavi Simons. That is very well defended. Timber, it's a delicate pass. He can get that clear. Referee's given a throw. Arsenal are making a change now.
Well, to wait until now to make this change seems a bit baffling. He's expecting the miraculous to turn this around from here.
Saka. And the shot! What a hit! The save was firm.
Well, the defence are in a good position to get behind the ball and let them just try from range.
Pedro Porro. Now it's Colomboani. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Kudus. Eze. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Danso, and the keeper's got it again. Van de Ven. Van de Ven shifted upfield. Saliba forwards and with intent. Rice. Lewis Skelly. That's tidy. Trossard. He's trying his best to keep it in play here. Chance here to counter. Out to the right. Caresses it through. Colomwani tries to get it clear. And it's Bentancur. And here's Xavi Simons. Bentancur. And here's Colomwani. Colomwani! Rice. Trossard. Eze. And he's running through. Played out to the right. That is lovely. Trossard. Now that's a fine challenge. Well, the whistle's gone. What's he given? The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score. Obviously, he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
It's a loose ball. Clearly not happy with that. And that was very necessary. Gabriel. Trossard. Zubimendi. And here's Eze. Looking here to chip it through. Gets it away. Final checks on the touchline, and change about to occur.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Pedro Porro. João Palhinha. Danso. Bentancur. Van de Ven aim forwards. Johnson made out to the left flank. And it's Simons. Trossard. Saka. Great defending, strong and determined. Trossard. Zubimendi. Udogi did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Colomwani does really well to win the ball there. And here's Kudus. Trossard, he's the guilty party there. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. himself into trouble there, free kick given away. VRIHO, one ball by the goalkeeper. Danso. Xavi Simons. Brennan Johnson. Ball's played through. Udogie. He's shifting through the gears here. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Bentancur, gently done. In comes the corner. So there's going to be another change here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
And it's Udogie. Johnson. Simons! Zubimendi wins the duel this time. Trossard. Eze. White. So who's he picking out? Oh, nice touch. Ball comes in. Danso with the clearance. Now it's Ez. Can he finish? Udogie. So that's it. It is all over. Arsenal cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were thrilling, at times unplayable, who simply brushed them off. Well, how will we look back on that?
Well, you can never predict the results of these games, as your usual indicators like form become